Champaign County 911, hello?
There's more.
Oh, I can see. You're saying you did not make any phone calls. Okay.
I'm sure we've all tried to get out of school growing up, whether it was faking being sick or even pretending to be injured. But have you ever faked being kidnapped? Well, that's exactly what happened here. A local high school went into an immediate lockdown after a student called 911 claiming she was being kidnapped and that the kidnappers were armed. This sent the entire school into an emergency response as officers rushed to find the threat. Let's see how this all unfolded.
Where is 2203?
There is no 2203.
When officers arrived, they received a report from the supposed kidnapped victim claiming she was in room 2203, a room that didn't even exist in the school. Officers began to suspect that the call was fake, but they still had to treat the situation seriously, as it could have been real.
Please initiate a hard lockdown. Everyone, please go into your classroom, close and lock the doors. Please initiate a hard lockdown. Everyone, please go into your classroom and lock
Megan,
the doors.
they're on a hard lockdown.
And we're gonna walk this.
We'll just walk until we feel comfortable that.
Yeah. We'll connect in the further south hallway.
You wanna?
Yeah. See, there's no 2203.
This is L.
This is L.
This is. I'm sure it's baloney, but they're calling. Unfortunately, they're calling from a 911 only phone, so we can't. No.
I mean, when I came upstairs,
So you found the person?
No, we have not, but we have a bunch of officers on their way and a sergeant is on his
Okay.
way. Sergeant is here, actually.
Okay.
Officers searched the school thoroughly, finding neither a victim nor a suspect. They also received over 50 phone calls from concerned parents asking what was going on. But it wasn't until the next day that the truth would be uncovered.
My body cam's on now.
Problem is, I don't think our freaking computer has.
Officers received a tip from another student who stated that she witnessed the phone call where someone made the threat to 911, all while on the school bus. Officers reviewed the footage to identify the student who made the call.
And that's Taylor, and that's Goldie.
so she sat by Goldie, so she lied about.
763
This is where we could be like, Morgan, who'd you sit by the bus? I'm gonna do one thing. Hold on.
Your audio is not hard.
I don't know how to do it all.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we'll see her grab something from somebody.
So she borrowed her phone,
Yeah.
not Taylor's phone.
I hope he wasn't.
She's on the phone right there.
It's like she
It's
laughing
at
with
45. So that's what?
13:45. That's 1:45. Just
This video's not gonna go long enough.
why did he do that?
She's on the phone, so.
I told him from.
No, she didn't even put in there until 2 o'clock.
Hello?
Hi, is this Roebuck? This is Tina.
This is who am I speaking with?
My name is Tina. I'm the Dean of Students here at. I also have Derek in the room, who is Morgan's assistant principal you may have spoken with before. So the reason we're calling you is because yesterday there was an incident in the community where there was a phone call made to an emergency line to 911 stating that there was a shooter at Centennial or a kidnapping at Centennial. Did you hear about that? And then the school went on lockdown?
No, I didn't. Centennial, no, I did not.
Okay. So the reason we're calling you is we have reason to believe that was the one who made that phone call off of another student's phone. Yes. So what we are hoping to do is we're hoping to bring into our office to speak with us about the incident with Officer Walton in the room. So we wanted to call you and offer if you wanted to come up here and be a part of that conversation with us. You're welcome to. We can wait until you're available.
Yes, I'm going to have to because I don't want you guys speaking to her alone.
Yeah, and that's okay. So we want her to share with us what she knows of the incident. We can share kind of what information we have. So if you are free to come up here, that would be great.
Okay, what time do you guys meet me there?
As soon as possible.
I'm going to go this way. What? Are you the one that's going to be questioning her? I got a couple of questions before she come in.
Yeah, you can ask me questions. I'm going to let the school question her. I don't want her to feel like she's intimidated by anything.
I want to know what makes them believe that she made a phone call. I just want to get a couple of questions answered before she gets there.
Okay. So yesterday, I was being broken down right now. And again, I'm going to give you this bit of information because I want to make sure things are fair. But at the same time, I don't want to... I'm not in the business of violating rights. I'm not that cop. That's why I'm here now. I'm trusted in this position.
Right.
So there were... it was your daughter and two other young ladies were riding the bus. These two young ladies even informed that your daughter had taken this one young lady's phone from her and then made the calls.
Well, I think maybe on the bus because I know she's been having an issue with taking this little girl's phone. So she does ride the bus with this young lady's phone that she's been taking.
Okay, understand.
Okay. I mean, is that... She does ride the bus with the young lady's phone she's been taking. And so that's kind of what I was thinking when I was looking at the time frame. And I said, could it have happened on the bus?
Yes. That's where...
We'll get to that.
Yeah, so, we'll let...
So Yaku just gotta get filled in by them, okay? Like
And again, I'm not going to... I'm going to let them ask the questions. I'm
And we
going
want
to
to
be just a
get Morgan
listening ear,
down.
okay?
Because we want to talk to her too. I'm sending your share. So.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask him before she had came just to get clarification.
Officer,
And so, okay, so the little girls are saying that this call.
Yeah, we're waiting on the camera footage from the bus also.
Okay, that was
so there's camera footage from the bus.
Okay.
We're
There's an
also
audio
waiting
recording.
okay.
on
That was
audio
going to be
recording.
my next question because how do you guys know for sure that she made it? I mean, you know,
That's why we're doing this whole
right?
process.
You know, kids always say something. You know,
Yes.
and you know,
And we
I don't
haven't
want to
talked to her
point
at
the
all
blame,
yet, so.
right? So you know, but I know my child too. Tell the truth.
We
You know, you have to be honest. And that was going to be my next thing because I know stuff like that doesn't lie. So I wanted to know about a video recording
I was
or
looking for
the
you, but
audio call.
everything kicked off.
I think that they...
Because like I said, I know my child's voice too.
Sure.
And I know
So-
y'all will probably know her voice too.
Again, we know
Do
that
you
kids
wanna
can mask
play
it.
Yeah.
In here?
Yep, I can play it right
Or do
now.
you think? Yeah. No.
So, too.
So this is...
I am going to go check my email to see if they sent the footage. Is that okay?
Of course.
I'll be right back.
It's loading right now.
Champaign County 911, hello? Champaign 911, hello? Champaign County 911, hello?
And again, it went out for a while because she was just quiet. Then it came back after a while. It continued to play out for a while. She was on the phone.
So did she say something?
Yeah, originally starting off, yes. So here's more. Saying help, please. And it goes out for a while again.
I think what's going to be most telling is the yellow bus camera footage.
That right there sort of sounds like her voice.
It does.
That sounds like
She-
her
I mean-
voice. I'm just gonna be honest.
She's got a squeaky little voice.
I'm
You
just
and I
gonna
both
be
know.
honest. Yeah,
So-
that sort of do sounds like her voice. I wish she would have spoke more to where I can say yes, that's definitely
Yes.
her. But that
Yes.
does sound like her voice.
Yeah,
I'm
there's-
just gonna be honest.
Yeah, there's more that comes in now because the other young ladies were explaining that the phone would go on mute. She'd sit it down for a while and laugh, then come back and take it off and say something else.
From the school's perspective, it will be what we call 10 pending. She'll be suspended 10 days out of school pending an expulsion. The rest of the admin team, we will meet. We go through a form. Each of us, we don't talk, we just sit and we write, like somebody will explain the situation, I'll explain the situation. We will go through it, we're gonna mark a rating system, we're gonna discuss it as an admin team, and potentially take it to the Board of Education for expulsion.
And expulsion is from Unit 4 schools, all Unit 4 schools, or just Champaign Central?
It will be all Unit 4 schools. That's why we call it pending, because it's pending.
Yes,
May not get
pending.
there.
I get
May
it.
not
I
there.
get it. I know.
But that
it may can come to that.
That
and
is
it may not.
likely. That is likely what will happen due to the severity of the
Yeah.
situation. Right, both schools had to lock down yesterday.
Yeah, that
And then our teachers were coming at
Yeah.
us about why didn't we get more information? And
Yeah,
then the sites in Centennial had to send messaging out to their
Right.
entire family. So
Yeah.
that is. So I'm guessing she'll be coming here soon.
Yeah, I'm not questioning that. I know that is very serious.
So.
Thank
Hello.
you. I'm gonna put this over it. Has Dr. G come back yet? Okay, she is. Is Tiffany still in there? Okay, do you want to sit in the comfort chair? Or you want to, okay, please. Okay, hi. Sorry for all the chaos that's ensuing right now. So you're here because there was something that happened yesterday. While you were on the bus, a phone call was made to emergency about a possible shooter or kidnapping happening at Centennial. Do you know anything about it?
Wait, real quick, if you don't mind. When you answer, you need to be truthful. So besides, like, there's two pieces to this, right? You could have messed up. There's a certain level of help that we can give you, even if you mess up, as long as you tell the truth. If you lie, it just makes it so much harder for all of us to help you. The other thing is, it is really easy to remember the truth and to tell it because we lived it. Where we get in the weeds sometimes, where we have a hard time, is when we lie, because we never actually lived the lie. So sometimes our stories can all over the place because we forget the lies we tell. Okay, Morgan, you understand that?
Yes.
It is very important for you, not us, for you, to tell the truth. Okay? And trust us that we'll give you whatever level of help we can. That doesn't mean you're not going to take your licks for any sort of discipline. Please be honest with Mr. Wardle, okay?
So, and we're working on getting recordings, audio, video, but we identified what phone the call came from. We have a recording of the actual phone call itself. We have video and audio on all the buses. So do you know anything about a phone call that was made to emergency stating that there was something happening at Centennial?
No, me and my friend she was just prank calling restaurants and stuff on the bus.
Who's your friend that you were with? Okay. So calling restaurants from whose phone?
Hers.
Okay. Was there anyone else on the bus with you guys that you were sitting by?
No,
Okay.
them other kids that go here.
Okay. Was there anyone else prank calling? Using their phone to make calls?
No, the only people that's on their phone is just.
Okay. Did you make any phone calls?
No, I was talking to Taylor.
Okay. But nobody else on the bus? So I'm going to be honest. People on the bus have identified that you were also making phone calls and that you borrowed a girl's phone to make phone calls. Why would they say that about you?
I didn't use nobody else's phone. The other time that situated with Mr. Ely talking to me about the girl phone, I never used her phone again.
Who was that girl?
She got beads in her hair.
Okay. Does she ride the bus with you?
Just in the mornings.
Okay, she doesn't ride the bus with you in the afternoon. Interesting. So,
Can we confirm again what?
That phone actually was pinging around the Centennial area at the time the phone call went off, and it also would show that if the person was not at Centennial, they were either walking by or either on a motor vehicle that potentially would have been going past and or stopped there.
so while these kids are making prank phone calls on the bus, you didn't hear anybody call an emergency. You're saying you did not make any phone calls.
No.
Okay. We do have 2 reports from 2 different kids that you were the one that made the phone call
And
from
very
another
sh-
student's phone,
And very shortly we are going to be getting bus footage that has audio.
which is why we really need you to be honest.
And I'm going to be honest, I'm just a little concerned with your lack of eye contact with any of us. Not going to make any assumptions. Just telling you what I know from doing this job for a bit. Okay?
I'm gonna also chime in with just by the way your breathing posture is as well. Your carotid artery is chopping out the side of your neck. Your chewing pattern, your gum changed, and your breathing pattern also changed. I'm not going to pry and pick and probe anything out of you, but the thing is if you are honest, and again, I'm not even asking any questions. If you are being honest right now and up front, it's going to look a lot better than when we grab camera footage and it shows you doing it. That's what I want you to understand. I want you to see right now that because we're getting camera footage from the bus. Camera footage is going to be here. I don't want you to sit there and say, no, I didn't do this. And then we get camera footage and we play it in your face and in your mom's face, and it's showing that you're doing it, because it's going to just make you look like a liar at that point. I understand the fear of understanding what you did and may have figured like, okay, this was wrong. But at the same time, you got to understand, you're going to live with that guilt continually. You're going to continue to live with that guilt. And especially knowing that you could have let it off your chest, you will relax and be at ease a lot better.
And remember, I always tell you to tell the truth, no matter how bad it may seem.
We are going to want her to write a statement.
Yep.
So is it okay if I get you a statement form and you can write what you know of the incident, what happened on the bus yesterday afternoon, how you were involved with it or not involved with it? Okay.
I think my clipboard's still in your office, so.
It probably is. Want me to call again?
Please.
They're all okay out there? As okay as they can be?
He's got people, we got good people.
Oh. Minutes. Well, I guess we don't even need video.
What was
I mean,
the time
yesterday-
and date the incident occurred?
Also, it happened on September 9th, 2024, in between 1:59 and 2 o'clock p.m.
She needs that. She be cool. This way.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. I greatly appreciate it. Sheesh, man.
The student was eventually arrested and charged with making false reports. I'm sure she won't be faking any kidnappings anytime soon. The case is still pending, and she has also been permanently expelled from her high school. Leave a comment below, and we'll see you next time